Hey there, A Manard Mitra Yah, Monks of the Way, and doing Sit With Me Saturday here. Not a real long one, I don't think, today. It's got MN6, the sixth talk in the mid-length discourse, not here at the park. Got some nice water for you to see there. Yep, looks like you can see it really well. Enjoy that. It's MN6 is what a monk would want, basically. What monks want. It's translated as if a monk should wish. If a monk wants, basically. So I'm just going to go right into that. And then we can talk about what meditation beads are for, or at least some utility that they have. So, hope I'm loud enough. I don't know about the voice quality on some of this stuff. This is Buddha talking, and he talks to the monks. He's living at Jetta's Grove, and he says, monks, and they say, elder monk, sir, back to him. And he says, monks live, dwell, possessed of virtue, possessed of the dedication, restrained with the restraint of their dedication, perfect in conduct and resort, and seeing fear in the slightest fault, trained by undertaking and the training precepts. Yeah. Didn't come out as fluid as I want, but that's what it is. It says, if a monk would want, I hope that I can be dear and agreeable to my companions in the holy life, respected, esteemed by them. Let him fulfill the precepts. Be devoted to the internal serenity of mind, not neglect meditation, be possessed of insight, and dwell in empty huts. So enjoy some seclusion. And it goes on, things that a monk might want. Might I be a person to obtain robes, uh, food that gets donated, resting place, medical requisites? If they want that, they should fulfill the precepts, he says. They want the services of those that have the robes, the food that got donated, the resting place, the medical requisites. They hope that they bring those people great fruit and benefit. Buddha says if they want that, then they should fulfill the precepts. When my kinsmen and relatives who have passed away and died remember me with confidence in their minds, may that bring them great fruit and great benefit. They want that. That person wants that. They should fulfill the precepts. May I become a conqueror of discontent and delight, and may discontent not conquer me. May I abide in transcending discontent whenever it arises. Let that person fulfill the precepts. May I become conqueror of fear and dread. Guess what the answer to that is? He wants to obtain a higher mind and provide a pleasant abiding here and now. Guess what Buddha says? Fulfill the precepts. May I contact with the body and abide in those liberations that are peaceful and immaterial, transcending forms. You guessed it, fulfill the precepts. May I, with destruction of the three fetters, the things that defile me, that hold me down, become a stream enterer, no longer subject to perdition, bound for deliverance, headed for enlightenment. Well, guess what? Fulfill the precepts. There's more and more in there, and Basically these stages they perceive along to enlightenment, being liked by the other monks, uh, you know, being able to get the donation food and the robes that they need to survive, all the stuff that they want as a monk. He's saying the precepts. I mean, I assume you all know what those are. Maybe you don't. Let's see. Basically, don't get away from killing, lying, stealing, sexual crime, and getting intoxicated. So that you uh, become careless or you have careless use of drugs, intoxicants, whatever kind. And yeah, those things can set you in the right direction. Obviously, there is some magic involved in here. I'm going to mention that, uh, although we don't have proof of any of these supernatural powers. But let's go ahead and say one thing he says is maybe the monk wants various kinds of supernormal powers. Uh, he could duplicate himself. He could appear and vanish, go through a wall. It just goes on and on about magical stuff here. It says let him fulfill the precepts. So it keeps going on like that. May I recollect my past lives. He's saying fulfill the precepts. You're on your way to that. He goes, so it was with reference to this that it was said, monks, dwell possessed of virtue, possessed of dedication, restrained with the restraint of dedication, perfect in conduct and resort, and seeing fear in the slightest fault, trained by undertaking the training precepts. The monks were satisfied with that. That's it. It's pretty quick, pretty easy to understand. I don't know if anybody showed up to watch. Went into that pretty quickly. I'll put the book aside for a minute. So, the meditation beads. What's up with that, right? Well, you could think of it in a utility as a rosary that the Christians might use, but it's really they got it the other way around. The Buddhists didn't get it from them. So let's say I was going to meditate and I'm going to lose all concept of time, right? If you're like me, you certainly are. Well, I got the one bead that is separated from the rest here. Couldn't mistake it for the rest of them. So I'm going to know if I've gone all the way around. So I can start, and whenever I think a certain period of time has passed, I can pass one. This is going to give me some idea. So, it's not going to be all day. If I think every minute I do this, or every 30 seconds even, it's not going to be all day. I could do repetitions of things. So I could recite in my mind some of the Compassion Sutta. He's talking about spreading love and compassion everywhere, all beings, big and small, whatnot. So you could recite something. You could use it as a marker of certain things. Now, if you were trying to have stillness and just quietness without the thoughts. Every time you achieve that and it was disturbed, every time it's disturbed, you could move to the next beat. You see? Okay. So you're going along, stillness. What am I having for dinner? Stillness. Oh, listen to that sound. It's kind of windy. You could keep going like that. Be mindful of how many beads you've got. I mean, if you think you're going each minute and you've got, let's say 128 or 129, it's going to be difficult. You need to be a long time at that. If you thought it was 10 seconds, well, it's going to be considerably faster. Let's see if anybody has joined in. I'm not sure if I can see the bottom of this. I can't tell. Too sunny. Well, if you do have questions to ask, please go ahead. Things you wonder, what from the Buddhist concept, from the monk perspective, what might be contained in Buddhist teachings about something. I will go ahead and show you the water. After a few minutes of this, I'll go ahead and shut it down, and I'll get on the computer this evening and answer questions. All right, so that's that. Sorry it was a little bit short, but I will make the next one a little bit longer. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's have a look at these ducks real quick. Pretty awesome. Anyway, appreciate you stopping by, sitting with me for a minute. I hope it was helpful. And it's a great day to be alive.